Yeah, we're trying to be here one more time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Make my world a better place. Oh, baby, give me love. Give me love. Love, sweet love. Make my world a better place. Yeah. Give me love. Give me fire. Give me fire, make my world a righteous place. Give me fire, give me light, light, light. Give me your light, light, light. Make my world a better place. Oh, give me light. Because I love you. Yes, I love you. You make my world a better place. Because I love you. You make my world a better place with your love. You make me feel strong when I am weak. You make me feel strong with your love. With your love, love, love. With your love, love, love. You make my world a better place. With your love, sing it loud. With your love, love, love. Oh, with your love, love, love. Make my world a better place. With your love, I love you, you. My world is a better place. Babylon, you know you got to give you love. In Babylon, you know they take everything you have. Give them love. In Babylon, the world come tumbling down. For love on the ground, for love. Oh, love. So give me love, love, love. You give me love, love, love. You make my world a better place. With your love, 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 love. I said, blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining down. Shine on my love. I said, blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on my love. Underneath the old-time pine tree, the ancient Spanish moss is hanging out. You can run tonight. We call our spirits to arrive. Thankful we are still alive. You make my world a better place. Hello and thank you. Thank you so much for coming by, man. Welcome. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. And Friday nights I usually kick it up with my brother Big Duke over on Fourth Quarter. and we discuss nutrition, health, training, longevity, whatever we call it. But we stay healthy. We talk about it. I've got a few minutes in the nutritional industry. I got background, a couple of certifications. My brother Duke, a fitness professional, and we we like to combine our knowledge and our anecdotal strengths, and we try to put something together for you on Friday nights, and something together for ourselves too. We understand, man. If you're not healthy, none of this matters. Nothing. I love boxing, and I love boxing, and about my dog, and about 3 other people. But man, I love being fit. I love being healthy. I don't know how fit I am, but I see a lot of my brothers and sisters who went through the same stretch I went through, and man, they're not looking too good, bro. I hope I'm looking a little bit better. I know I'm feeling a lot better, because it seems like all they talk about is the doctors they're going to, and what aches and pains they have, and what's going wrong here and what's not going right here. And oh my man, my brothers, my sisters, don't wait for them in the weight coach to tell you got to get healthy. Let's stay healthy. Yeah, and anybody out there, my brother Big Duke, we usually do this over there, but he's got some business to take care of tonight, man. And I couldn't let it slide, man. The name of this game is consistency, stay healthy. So I pick up the slack, and I'll open it up over here, man. I got some great people that come in here, and me, man. Health is wealth, but weed we need. And I got my Toka 2 over here, bro. I'm hitting on a nice bud. Let me get the head right so I can relate to us all here. First one, I made it a little too big. Not the first one today. I wouldn't lie to you there. But I'm a proponent in the weed. Absolutely, man. It's legal now in Rhode Island. I used to always show my card. I'm a card-carrying marijuana patient. But don't need it anymore in Rhode Island, man. I mean, they passed this law. You can keep I believe it's 10 ounces in your house. Shit, when I was dealing, I didn't keep that much in my fucking house, man. Whew. But you can give it away, but you can't charge for it. Now that's a cool one. Communism, marijuana communism. I love it, bro. There we go. Hit that shit, Picasso. You know it, my brother. Let me shout out everybody that came in there tonight, man, because man, I appreciate it. It brings a smile to my face on a Friday afternoon, or almost Friday evening here, man. And you cats stop over here to see Bruce Gas, man. I'm humbled, bro. I'm humbled. Mr. Pads, my brother. First one in the room, always showing excitement, always showing enthusiasm. Mr. Pads, I want to meet you someday, my brother. Ack Reach of the Jab Jamboree. Thanks, my bro. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. I saw your show a little earlier. The panel you were on with Supreme Beast, man. I always like going to the Beltway, bro. So shout out to you guys over there, man. Derek Clark, my bro. Salute, man. Thank you so much for coming by, bro. Reggae, yeah, baby. I love, man. Reggae puts a smile on my face, and if I don't have a smile on my fucking face, something's wrong, man. Something's going on, because there ain't nothing for me not to smile about. My bro, Mike Biggs, man. Salute to you, bro. Salute, man. Demetrius Bright. What's up, brother? Sheed We Here, bro. Shout out to Sheed We Here. Shout out to, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Karma Serene. Thanks for coming by, my sisters. I appreciate it. Tupac. I'm hitting on the bud over here, bro. I'm hitting on a nice one. Let me show you. I'm hitting on some perp right now. Let me show you the perp. I got a nice little nugget in here, eh? Get that little, there we go. That's nice. Look at the red hairs and the sponginess and the nice. Nice, heavy indica scent. You know that's going to make me sleep well tonight, and be a better person for it. Because that's what I'm here to do, man. That is my goal in life. Seriously, I mean that. I try to be a better person every day, and this helps me. This is nice, man. This is like I can share a little bit about what I know and what I do, and this whole thing is about I love boxing so much. Boxing is, man, like I think I said it earlier, man. Boxing, my dog, and maybe 3 people. That's it. But health is wealth, bro. Health. If we don't stay healthy, one more hit here. You notice I don't do this on Big Duke show. I do it in the background, but I'm very respectful over there. Not that I'm not over here, but you get it. You get it. Maybe someday I'll blow Duke's mind and spark up over there, bro. But anyway, man, anybody else in here? Reigning woman. Thank you for coming by, my sister. You got some ladies in the house, man. We're going to have to be... Big Duke's in here, man. I better watch out. I got a fact checker here, so I'm not going to be able to baffle you with these long words that we use in the industry that people just shut up and pretend that. I'm going to have to think before I speak, before I hit that enter button. Think long and hard, man. Shout out to Duke, man. I know Duke would love to be here, but Duke's got some business to take care of, and business. I know business, man. But fourth quarter, Duke and I have been doing that for about a year now. I think it's about a year. It seems like it, man. And I missed one show. My mother-in-law passed away a couple of months ago, and I missed that show. But it goes on, man. This is a show that endures. I think it nurtures itself. It's needed, because if we're not healthy, we have nothing. I can't watch the fights. I can't go out. I can't do anything, man. You don't feel good. You don't feel good. You're not gonna. You're not gonna. The world's not gonna be right. I don't want to miss anybody that came in here, man. Anybody snuck in. And I love Remy, my brother, man. Remy, salute to you, bro. Shout out to Remy, my bro. Thank you for coming by. I love that jazzy in the background. The 150 Dream Team, my brother. 150 Dream Team. In fact, in honor of my bro 150, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put that on. We're gonna shut that down for a second. In honor of my brother 150, we gotta play this one.
AKA Token 2.
Oh yeah.
I had to drop a track for my boy.
Where you at?
Yeah, I've been harassing boys out here telling fables. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting no fights on the table. Calling that Boston since Kane versus April. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. The people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit out the Token 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out Mad Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sand. Bruce pass me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Cause you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well this a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah. Hold on, I ain't undisputed.
Hold on.
I want all the straps.
That's my man 150, bro. He gave that to me. It's one of the nicest presents anyone has ever given to me. That's the gift that keeps on giving. And you know, I don't think I ever listened to a rap song from beginning to end and dug on it like that when like I've done to that one, man. And I mean, hip hop, shit, man, bro. I'm not as young as I look. But anyway, bro, 150, man. Shout out to you. And yeah, Sheet, I appreciate that. Thumbs up, man. Like the show. And you know, we're gonna start talking about the amazing power of food. Let me start it with a simple little thing here. What did I write down? See, I wrote things down that I wanted to talk about, so I wouldn't miss any of the subjects that I wanted to go over here. And you know, I'm looking at. Oh no, that's not it. I can't even read the shit that I wrote. But anyway, man, the power of food. And you know, I put this little picture up, my before and after picture. There we go, man. You know, I do that to remind myself, because that was like when I was in my late 30s, man. That was me, the before picture. And I kind of thought my physical life was over. You know, weird thinking like that. But I was married. I had the job, and I was working a lot. And man, you know, I wasn't paying attention to what I was eating. I was eating a lot on the road. I was in sales. I was taking people out for lunches. You know, sandwiches, burgers, beer every night. I mean, it was I look at it now and I say, well, how the fuck was I doing that? But I mean, you know, you get revelations. You wake up. You know, I got the bad feeling of feeling bad, and that's what was happening. Norris, my brother, shout out, bro. Salute, man. Thanks for coming by. But you know, I was like I said, I was in my late 30s, and I'm like, things aren't going right, man. You know, I'm waking up with I'm feeling aches and pains all the time. I'm feeling actually pressure in my chest. You know, I don't know sometimes I was having a fucking heart attack or whatever. I just poof, it's all better again. Okay, give me another beer. It was almost like accepted. People were just starting to feel that not take care of themselves. You know, the dudes I used to run with, man. I'm talking about run. You know, a lot of us didn't have cars. We'd have to run. We'd have to run when people were chasing us, cops and fucking over fences. I mean, shit. It was, you know, we were fit back then. But you know, you get lazy, man. You get lazy. You don't even go to the corner. You get in the car and drive to the corner. You know, your exercise is get in the car and go to the Dunkin' Donuts and talk to the fucking boys over there. You know, and that just you know, I was seeing myself getting worse and worse and worse, and I'm accepting this, man. You know, I'm seeing people around me, and this is, that's part of growing old. I was in shape when I was younger, man. Yeah. But you know, I actually believed it. I was going with it, and I thought I was in good shape compared to some of the other people. I always was one of those kind of people. You know, compared to you, I'm like this, and you know, you look for people that are in worse condition or have worse problems. It makes yours seem lesser. But Con Shawnery, bro, thanks, bro. And you know, I just kind of had this. I said, I can't go on eating like this. I was eating deep fried foods, a lot of bread. I mean, fucking bag of chips with a sandwich. That was normal. You know, even at home, we a lot of pasta. You know, my wife at the time wasn't, you know, a lot of mashed potatoes, a lot of gravy on food. The food tasted really good, but man, I'm seeing the scale go up all the time. You know, I'm seeing it bust 200 and 215. Dude, I was almost 250 in my at my worst. Yeah, Mr. Paz, you know it, bro. All empty calories, because I had no idea of proper nutrition. It took me till I hit 40 to really understand that there's only 3 things we can eat in this world. Only 3 fucking things, no matter what you put in your mouth. It's going to be a protein, it's going to be a carbohydrate, or it's going to be a fat. Now there is that little exception of alcohol. That's That's a gray area. That's a carbohydrate, but basically everything you eat is protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And like I said earlier, small gradual changes, sliding counter, bro. Salute. Now, if it was like all of a sudden the doctor says you have to take all that shit out of your diet, you have to eat like an athlete, you have to eat like a Mediterranean or whatever it may be to clean up the diet. It was small increments. And see, with me, I got off of a lot, some bad drugs. I cut down on my drinking, but I wanted to get healthy because I was congested. I couldn't breathe right. I wasn't feeling right, and I figured I'd start to jog. I started. My first day, I never forget it, man. I think I jogged maybe 200 yards. I fucking puked. I came home. I said, oh man, this is not for me. But then, something else said, you gotta continue it. It's not gonna kill you. Do it. Nobody's gonna make fun of you. And I said, oh, I'm gonna do this. And, I continued it. Next day, maybe 200-300 yards. And I thought I was gonna puke, but I didn't puke. And it just got better and better. And, eventually I was up to running, 5K races, and, running 3 miles was a daily thing for me. It was cool to do. And, I'm trying to clean up the diet at the same time. But see, I'm doing this uneducated. I'm thinking, you can get your amino acids from fruit juice. And, I just, it was blind ambition, bro. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I knew I had to drop the McDonald's and the French fries and the, fish and chips is not a well-balanced seafood meal. Shit like that, this thinking I had. And believe me, it's been all my life. Because I grew up in a generation of you were good, you get to go to McDonald's. You were good, you go get ice cream. Food was a reward. You were bad, you're not gonna get ice cream tonight. No dessert. Shit like that, man. And that puts food in a whole fucking different a different realm, if you will. Food is you should look at food as a fuel. I do that now. It took me a long time, and like I said, small gradual changes. And I didn't really learn until my like I said, until my 40s, until I hooked up with a nutritional advisor, a nutritionist who had a store. I really changed my profession. And I went from the last job that I had before I got into the nutrition field. I had a restaurant, and man, it was really good food. I got an award. It was a nice place as far as restaurants go, but as far as someone who's trying to take care of themselves and trying to lose weight and get healthy, no. I mean, sauces, gravies on everything, man. Sautés, a lot of butter. Oh damn, bread. We baked our own bread, dude, and it was it's all right if you have a slice of bread, but when you got it in front of you and you smell that home baked bread, man, you're gonna get it, and herb butter on there, bro. Like I said, I was at my worst, and I had to get healthy. And as I was trying to get healthy, I'm still running this restaurant, and I'm feeding people this high calorie, all these French dishes. Like I said, these sautés on pasta and raviolis and shit. And I'm watching my customers grow in front of me. They're telling me how good it is, and I'm trying to get healthy. I'm having I'm in there grilling a chicken breast, and I'm having egg whites and shit, and but yet I couldn't do it anymore. It was hypocritical. I just couldn't do it. I got out of the restaurant business, and that was the reason why, because I could not serve the food that I would not eat, and I couldn't do it with sincerity. So anyway, man, I got. People told me I was nuts. What are you going to do? I said, I'm going to get certified as a personal trainer. I'm going to get into that industry. I'm going to get a job in a GNC. Whatever. I'm just not going to. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a gym rat. I like going to the gym all the time, man. And I knew it was a rapidly rising industry. It was the time where the federal government passed this law called the DSHA Act, and what they did was they opened the door for supplements. stuff like creatine, glutamine, branched chain amino acids. I mean, all that stuff. All the stuff that you can walk into a Walmart now, and they got a whole aisle dedicated to it. They had little nutrition stores. They still do, but they're not. When I got in this industry, there was no internet, and you couldn't just go to a Walmart and say I want multivitamins with amino acids and a pre-workout drink. They look at you like, where the fuck planet are you from? But anyway, there were specialty places like my store, the store that I was fortunate enough to get hired by and got educated by, and I ended up following this dude, and I got a couple of certifications, and I opened up my own store within 10 years. But anyway, man, I regress. I'm digging on the power of food. I'm watching my fat leave my body, and I was exercising at the time, so I'm seeing muscle. I'm seeing it being replaced with muscle, and weight training is key. I was only doing cardio exercise, which is super important, but you add some resistance training, some weight training, and that's when you build muscle, and that muscle it increases your metabolism. And that's another thing about food. See, I learned that by listening to the nutritionists, the dietitians they would I'd come into contact professionally with. I learned how to increase your metabolism, and I learned little keys like the faster your metabolism goes, that's the faster you're going to burn fat. And little things like the supplements to take, the ones that I still take today. I'm not a bodybuilder like I was. I'm not at all. But I still care about my health. Health is optimum, and the power of food, and the supplements that I take, I make it real easy to do that too, because what I have is this little pill holder. In fact, I didn't even take mine today. So Friday PM, I got this thing that says Friday PM. That's a little blue one down here. Just pop that open like a little mouse trap. Boom. And dump out the pills in there. I'll take those, and that's my PM supplements. It makes it a lot easier because see, what I do is these are the supplements that I take almost daily. You get the vitamin C, you got the flax oil, you get the D3. This is called famotidine. This is one of my pharmaceuticals that I take. The cognitum for my brain. This is a new one for tandem. This is a new one that I started taking. And I also have to take a high blood pressure medication. It's called Anatol, 50 milligram. And then I take the multi, the Centrum Silver. Is that Centrum? No, Value, Walgreens, same thing. But anyway, instead of and also my last and not least, this is a supplement that I take every 20 days. It's testosterone. This would be what your boxes would be taking. But that's another thing. That blue bottle right there. That's the Protandem. This is a brand new supplement. That this has got a story to it too. Like most of these. See the vitamin C. That's a time proven antioxidant. Memphis Freestyle and salute, bro. That's a time proven antioxidant, vitamin C, man. That's been taken for forever. I mean, even back in the Pilgrim days, they had scurvy from not having enough citrus on their ships. They didn't get the vitamin C. BK, salute, my brother. Nah, I don't need no blue steel pills, bro. The testosterone, if anything, that would be considered a blue steel pill. But never took one of those pills in my life, bro. God strike me. I don't have to lie about anything, man. That's the truth. Good living, good eating. I mean, and there are foods you can eat that you don't have to take that blue steel pill. You get your zinc, you get your magnesium, oysters, nuts. Food is powerful. Food is so fucking powerful. People don't understand how powerful food is. You know that vitamin C, very important. And then the multi. See, the multi covers all bases. So I take a multi once a day in the morning. The cognium. Now this is a funky one here. This is silk protein. It's you see Neurontum. You see all these different memory enhancers advertised now, and this one has only got one ingredient in it. It only has silk protein. It's protein from a silkworm, and that's the most clinically studied memory ingredient out there. So it can't hurt. I'm trying it. It's probably about I don't know, man. I don't know how many months I've been taking it, and I don't even know if it works. But maybe I'd forget more if I didn't. But really, man, the older I get, I fucking thank you, Con Shonery. The older I get, I forget things, man. I'll bump into somebody and I won't even remember their fucking name. They told me their name yesterday. You get ingredients and supplements. I want to tell somebody what I took. And I took some. I won't even remember what the fucking thing was. Where when I was back in the business, I could remember these things like that. And boxing, man, the thing that I love, the thing I like to talk about, and the thing that's one thing I think that enhances the memory is the love for boxing and talking about the boxing. But anyway, let's get back to my supplements, which are all in this little pill container. The AM and the PM. Some you take in the morning, some you take in the evening. This is just so handy. I keep it in front of me all the time. I keep my little weed tray on it, the little buds in here. I keep that on top of it, so I'm not going to forget it. And that's the thing when you're taking supplements, consistency and vitamins. Rolling with the punches, bro. Salute. You got to do them every day, man. It's not like you can take them and then forget about them. And see, that's the thing. If I was relying on this tray with all these bottles on here, I'll forget about it. I'll say, oh, it's such a hassle to open up every bottle, put it in your hand, go back. Where you do it once a week, fill up that little tray, and you're good to go. All you have to remember is AM and PM, and if it's in front of you all the time, which it is for me, it's right next to my keyboard over here, so I will not forget it. And I think I've maybe forgotten in the maybe twice and in forever have I forgotten about it. I don't even know why, but it's a good little tip. I take vitamin D3 twice a week. I take 5,000 IUs, and I was taking 5,000 a day. I had my blood checked for vitamin D levels. They were high. I just cut back on the supplementation and normal, perfect right now. And this one, Protendum. This is that blue steel bottle, and this has got a story to it, man. Boxing for sure. So you guys know that I'm fortunate enough to have the access. I can bring some former fighters up and talk to me on my Tuesday night fights. And a few weeks ago, I had Bobby Ches up here. Cool dude. Anyway, I don't interview these cats when I have money. I just talk to them. We talk about all kind of shit. I like to show a fight if I can. And anyway, man, Bobby told me that because man, we're about the same age. I'm a little bit older than him. And he's telling me about he's got joint problems. And I said, oh, motherfucker, man, I have osteoarthritis. But anyway, man, he told me he's taking this supplement. And, supplement, dude, when I was in the business, all the supplements that they sold, I kind of took almost all of them. I always tried them, especially the muscle building supplements, the creatines, the androstenedione, all the fucking, all the proprietary blends they had, the hot stuff. I mean, there were so many of them. And I tried them all. Liquid creatine. Oh, bro. I mean, glutamine. That was a great, great supplement, I thought, for recovery. But anyway, this is Protendum, it's called. And Bobby Ches said he was supposed to get a hip replacement. And somebody talked him into trying this supplement. You get that, Protendum? I want a kickback on this. But anyway, man, I asked Bobby about it, and he gave me the number of this woman who sold it. And I gave her a call. Man, first time I talked to her, we talked for about a half hour. And it wasn't an adult call. She didn't sound like a salesman. She was just telling me things that I knew about the industry and the different herbs in here. It's got things in here that I've tried before. It's got milk thistle extract, which is a liver toxin, which is good. But it's also got the Agaswanda and the Turmac, which I've used before, and together, and they have like a high dosage in here, and it's got green tea in there. You know, we give that to get the speeders in the body, PEDs. But anyway, man, Bobby said he tried this after 2 months. He didn't get the hip replacement, and you know, I have osteoarthritis where, man, that's the only thing. In fact, right now I'm not in pain. I guess it's the weed, or maybe this is starting to work. I've only taken it now. I think I'm on my 3rd week, and Bobby said it was a month before he felt it. The woman Susan that I talked to, she said you're gonna feel it in about a month. I don't know if I feel it or not, but I was taking some of the ingredients in here in a different supplement, Osteobiflex, and it's one of these things where when you have a condition so bad, like my fucking arthritis is bone on bone, and bro, I'm not gonna cry like a baby, but it hurts. And does this work? I don't, maybe a little bit. Right now, I'm not gonna get the joint replacements. You know, not 2 shoulder replacements. I don't have to bench 300 pounds anymore. I don't have to fuck around with that. But maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna give it another month. What do I have to lose, right? I believe in nutritional supplements, and that's why I take them every day. And that's why I'm telling you guys to, if you're gonna, do your own diligence, man, because we are our best advocates. You know, if I did what doctors told me to do, Lord knows, because see, when I retired, I had a stress test. You know, I'm sure you guys have had those on the treadmill, and I went home. I figured it was routine because I was in pretty good shape, but I was just turning 60, and doctor wanted it was part of your routine physical. You know, you go, and I was joking with the broad on there and everything. I had the things. Anyway, I get a call, and it's the doctor's assistant. She goes, Bruce. I said, she goes, are you feeling okay? I said, yeah. I said, what's up? She goes, your results from your stress test came back. Hang on, I got a phone call here. Doctor, excuse me. Hello? Uh-huh. Gotcha. That's that was from my gastroenterologist, and this is another dude who I think he's probably one of the smartest, hardworking people in the world. You know, this is part of your health, man. You know, you have to see doctors. And see, I live with four chronic conditions. And I told you I have the osteoarthritis, and I had Lyme disease. I didn't have any symptoms of it whatsoever, but I was walking my dog in the woods one day, and I came back, and I was getting undressed. My wife said, you have a tick on you, and you have that circle. I said, wow. And I was getting blood work done the next day. So the same day, I think it was. Anyway, I called the doctor up. I said, hey, I got bit by a tick. Can I get a Lyme disease check? Because the place I go is noted. It's noted for having deer ticks in there. But anyway, yeah, you got Lyme disease. Fucking antibiotics, which suck. If you ever had to do a cycle of antibiotics, whew. I mean, I was having nightmares. I was having dreams every night. It was like a movie. I was crazy dreams. I dreamt I was mixing protein shakes for Hulk Hogan. I dreamt I was walking down the street in my hometown, and it went fucking pitch black. And I'm going from putting my hand on car bumpers, trying to figure out how to get home. I mean, every night was a different dream. It's like, what movie was going to happen tonight? But anyway, I took the antibiotics for 21 days, and I still have it in me. It's chronic, but never had any symptoms. And I've seen people who had it who are fucked up, man. They have brain. They have to see neurologists. They're crippled. The hospital stays. Maybe because I eat healthy and I try to stay healthy. Maybe that warded it off. Who the fuck knows, man? But Yeah, not Lyme disease can be pretty nasty, Con. You know, like I just said, man. I know other people who've had it, and you know, who've fucking had real strong strong after effects because of it. And then another thing I had hepatitis C, and that was the doctor, man, Dr. Thomas Seepy, who cured me of that. And I had this right now, man. Hep C, you can fucking you can take a pill for 28 days and it goes away. And when I had it, it was newly discovered. You had to do. I had to self-inject myself 3 times a week with interferon. I don't know if that's the stuff they put in air conditioners or not, but it wasn't a fun thing to do. And I had to take this stuff called ribavirin every day. And man, I was sick. I was never sick. Like, you know, I call sick throwing up and everything. I continued working, but it's people say it's the equivalent of chemotherapy. I know people who went through the same treatment who had to drop out of work, but you know, I endured. I think I maybe missed a couple of days because of severe headaches and shit. But anyway, man, Jelly Bean 4280, salute my brother. But anyway, you know, that's under control. That was, you know, he told me that I have my liver tested once a year when I have the blood work for him, and I'm going to go see him on Tuesday. That was just a phone call to remind me, because I go see him every year. And you know, he's the dude who does the colonoscopies. Don't neglect that if you're over 40, bro. And he does the laryngoscopes. And I attribute the dude to fucking saving my life, because I have a friend of mine who I went there with, and he had Hep C too, and he's dead right now, man. But anyway, you know, he didn't want to stop drinking. I was told I had it. I haven't had a drink since then. That was in 2001, I believe. And I haven't touched alcohol since then. And he told me I could drink again, but why bother, man? Especially with the DWIs now. And I smoke enough weed. I don't care to drink. The only thing I drink, and once again, man, the amazing power of food and exercise, water. I love water, man. Water, you know. In fact, you can drink different kinds of water, and once you become a water connoisseur, San Pellegrino and Perrier. I mean, I can always drive with no problem now, man. When I was drinking out of control, that's what's up, bro. But it's nothing to be congratulated upon, man. I smoke, like I said, my head is always in the right place because I got my reefer. But see, reefer, that I'm always expounding on the benefits of that. I think that keeps you healthy, bro. You know, I think reefer has anti-carcinogenics in it. I think it doesn't affect my breathing, you know, because I get some phlegm in the morning. I spit it out though, and I mean, I don't wheeze or anything, man. And I probably do on a good day, maybe 20, maybe 30. I don't know. You know, when I was not using a lighter back in the day, before we used to use matches, we'd just put them in the ashtray, and I'd count them once in a while, because it was only me doing them really. And after I had like 40 matches in there, I was like, hey man, you're smoking a little too much. Yeah, alcohol, that's a tough thing. And you know, and it wasn't doing anything for me. It was, I never got a DWI. I've driven home so drunk where I didn't even make it from I slept in the car. You know, I wake up, the sun's rising the next morning, and I'm brushing something off my shoulder, and it's the fucking steering wheel, you know? And what am I doing here? And I, you know, get in the house, take a shower, and go to work. A couple of aspirins, a gallon of water later. But man, I'm glad those days are behind me. And you know, I used to take. See, I just showed you the drugs that the supplements I take in the pharmaceuticals. There's 3 here that I have to deal. You know, I get through the pharmacy every month. The testosterone, the Antanol, and the famotidine. A year ago, 2 years ago, yeah, about 2 years ago, I was getting 8 prescriptions a month. And because of the weed, you know, I was getting painkillers. The painkillers were about 8 years ago. I stopped taking those, and then they switched me over. You know, I was taking the they had me on the oxycodone, and then they switched me over to gabapentin because I got off the painkillers. I told them I didn't want them. I went through the Suboxone detox, the whole fucking 9 yards. But that was like a monkey off my back. But see, the pain is still there. I masked the pain. I never had the surgery, which is crazy. If you ever saw a shoulder replacement, a total shoulder replacement, looks like a fucking keychain. They want to take your entire joint out, replace it with this artificial joint. And see, shoulders, they're not like a knee. You know, a knee goes, a shoulder multifaceted, this way, that way. It's got all kind of different tendons, and I mean, it was crazy. They told me it was an 18-month healing period. You couldn't pick up anything stronger than 18 ounces or 12. It was ridiculous. And you'd never be able to lift more than 40 pounds without putting undue stress on the artificial joint, which they couldn't guarantee. So it was like, fuck that. Oh, gabapentin. Yeah, see, that's what they put me on. You know, when I got off the opiates, the pain wasn't gone. And my doctor talked me into going on this stuff called gabapentin, and it was terrible stuff. It was like you were drunk without feeling good. But I was taking it because see, I'm a chronic insomniac. Even now, you know, last night I think I got 6 hours sleep, which was a lot. The night before that I got 3. You know, I just don't sleep a lot. My body doesn't seem to require it. You know, I get up at 4 a.m. and bing. I try to get back to sleep. You know, you know, maybe I can go see the old lady and get lucky. You know, maybe a couple of times a week. But I mean, I'm accepting it. Brian Hawkins, salute to you, my bro. Thanks for coming by, man. I'm just I'm kind of doing a fill-in for my brother Big Duke over here. We do fourth quarter. We talk about health and nutrition, exercising, and you know, I'm trying to share a little bit of the benefits of how it's helped me, the amazing power of food and exercise. I'll tell you another little story too, bro. I got this dog, you know, my dog Bruno. He's my man. He's my best friend, no doubt about that. I walk him twice a day. He fights, man. Like he just bit me the other day. See that? I was fucking around with the ball with him, and he was like, oh. I put it over there, bang, he nailed me in the hand. My whole body is full of things like that not my whole arm, not my whole body, but you know, because I try to get him, going, and you know, he likes to fuck around. Anyway, man, when a couple of years after I got this dog, he had a skin condition and he had diarrhea, and man, you know, I brought him to the vets right away. And the vet would antibiotics, what they gave me when I had Lyme disease. So it wasn't working. He's still having the diarrhea, and he still has these blotches on his skin. And it was like, man, something's going on. It's like I could see this dog dying before my eyes, and I didn't know what to do. And you know, he gave me this special food to give him, and it was He do a whole can. Yeah, Neurontin. That's gabapentin. You know, they gave that to me, man. And I go all over the place when I talk. When I start talking, I should stick to one thing. But yeah, bro. Yeah, Remy, the gabapentin. See, I got off that, but I couldn't get off of it fast, because what it was doing was, it wasn't doing anything for the pain that I had, and I was having neuropathy in my feet. I thought I was getting diabetes, but it was basically because I wasn't moving around as much as I did. So I started walking a lot. So you know, I couldn't run because when I was running, and all of a sudden my knee went dump, and I tore a meniscus. And I'm actually afraid to start running again, so I walk a lot. All goes back to my health thing, bro. I do that first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. I get a good sweat going. I walk a real brisk pace. I take my dog with me. I go for about 2 miles for my first walk, and then I come home, and another supplement that I take is whey protein. And I have whey protein, and I mix it with yogurt and water, and that's my first meal of the day. Yeah, man. You know, the gabapentin, how I got off that was, I was taking 8 before bed. That's how that's what the dose that the neurologist gave me. She wanted me to take them during the day. I said, nah, because they got me too fucked up. I wouldn't be able to drive. I would, but I don't want to kill anybody. So anyway, man, I'm like, this is crazy. I'd get up at night and I'd fall down. I'd go to grab something and all of a sudden, boom. So I told her, I said, listen, I don't want to take these anymore. I don't have to. I don't think I have to. But are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Because see, you have to be your own best advocate. Most doctors, they give you the things for, they give you the pills, and it's by the book, and not everybody's by the book. We're not a cookie cutter society, and professional healers, they tend to treat us like we're a cookie cutter society, and one cure fits all. Doesn't work that way. So anywho, man, the gabapentin, I cut down like I think they were either 50 milligram or 25. I can't remember how many milligram they were, the yellow orange ones. But anyway, I cut down like one a week, and I got it down to I was only taking one. But see, I was also taking lorazepam with them, so I was fucked up, man. If I didn't take one, if I ran out of one or the other, the gabapentin I never ran out because they would always fill that like crazy. The lorazepam, they're tough on that. Every 30 days or and you had to go give a piss test every 6 months. But anyway, man, I'm off that too. But I gradually got off those things. I kind of I did an evaluation. I saw what they were for. They weren't curing anything. They were treating, and I kind of said, my mind is strong enough to overcome the the discomfort from that. And the reefer, see, with my pain, if I don't think about it, it's not there. It's like the tree falling down in the forest. If there's nobody around to hear it, doesn't make any noise. Boom. But yeah, Remy, my heart goes out to you, bro. It was a tough thing to quit, but I'm glad I did. And it was funny because I couldn't tell the pharmacy that I'm quitting, and I only want 20 of them this month. They were still giving me the big bottle. They used to come in a bottle. In fact, I use the bottle now I threw most of them away, but I found one the other day. See, I got my see this thing here? I got that with the Toka too. It's got my humidor in there. And I've got this. This is the bottle the gabapentin used to come in, and now it's a nice bottle for some do-si-do buds. Look at it. Look at these beauties, man. Look at that bad boy. Yum 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 yum. But anyway, man. Oh, the smell too. See, these bottles they're good for one thing, and I think there were like 240 gabapentin in there. Great for buds. Light resistant. Airtight. They go right in here with the rest of my goodies. Gotta get it in there, and the humidor, we burp that sucker, get that nice and tight here with no air going in there. This is the best way to keep your weed. A friend of mine gave me a couple of cigars and gave me the humidor. But anyway, that's my little my wine cellar, as they say. And what was I just talking about? Let me do a bong, see if I can a toker, whatever. Same thing. But yeah, that's just the color they are too, Remy, man. Yeah, they were big, but not horse pills, because these vitamin C, these ester C's, man, these are horse pills. This is an ester C. Look at the size of those suckers. And you have to lube the throat before you get those down. But that's the price we pay to stay healthy. I try to do that, and man, like I said, health is where it's at. And the dog. Let me get back to the dog story, because I don't want to forget that. That's very, very important in the amazing power of food and exercise. No, I never huffed, bro. Nope. Thank God. Never got that low, as they say, bro, because that's like PCP. Never did that either. I puffed it once. Somebody gave me a joint laced with the fuck is that? That's not the kind of high. That's like destroy brain cells kind of a high. That's not the fucking buzz for me, bro. But the power of food and exercise. See, my dog was dying in front of my very eyes. He couldn't hold his food down. He had diarrhea, and his fucking fur was falling on. He's getting these funky rashes on him, man. I was very sad. I was calling this doctor. I called this doctor almost twice a week. He'd return my calls too because he loved my dog. This guy, Dr. Mello, the guy's 90 years old. He's been my vet since I was like 15. The first time I remember bringing a dog there, I brought my dog there to get her spayed 8 o'clock in the morning and went back, walked back home. But man, the same guy, he still looks the same. He's 90 now. But anyway, man, he was with me. He was trying. This was a job for him. He had never seen a dog like this, and he was trying different diet, different dog foods that he had. He wasn't a. The story gets interesting. He would switch to some dry dog food that he had, some Health Pro. It had nothing in it. It was basically like bread, because it wouldn't fill the dog up. But anyway, man, after about I'm gonna say 7 or 8 months on calling him on almost twice, 2-3 times a week, bringing the dog in there every month, and him looking at it, and bringing a colleague in there scratching his head. One day I talked to him. He says, Bruce, he says, I can't do anything for your dog. And just the way he said it, it was like, it's almost like when your doctor tells you, your fucking wife has cancer and she's gonna die. It was really it was a funky thing. And he says there's a dog dermatologist up in Rhode Island, up in Greenwich, and it's the only dog dermatologist for 100 miles. And here's her number. So anyway, he gives me the card. And I love my dog. Euthanasia was not a fucking option, Con. I've had to use that on dogs too, bro. I've had to put dogs down before. It's not happy. But anyway, man, getting back to Bruno, I called this dog dermatologist, and like I said, the only one in 100 miles. People were coming down literally from 100 miles for a visit with her. It was a 4-month waiting time, and then I had to give her my credit card number because she wouldn't, they wouldn't just take a reservation without a credit card number. You had to, it was like pay in advance kind of a thing. So no problem. It would have been like a 25-mile ride, but hey, fuck it, man. This is my dog, baby. This is my fucking dog. Who's going to take care of him but me? So I made the appointment. In the meantime, the dog is still getting sicker and sicker. He'd just go out and water would come out of his ass. It was like, what the fuck what can I do for this dog? And I'm still giving him the food that the vet gave me, the canned food. It was like so clean. It had nothing. I didn't even think it had real meat in it. And the dry food. And he told me just to give him this amount. And I said, I got to be on a first name basis with him. I say, Richard, the dog's still hungry. I said, I'm feeding him, and he still wants more. I told him, we'll give him a little bit more. But anyway, man, somebody told me there was a holistic vet in my town. A holistic vet. What the fuck is that? So anyway, I walk around a lot. I go for walks around, and I just bumped into somebody. I had the dog, and they're looking around, and they're saying, maybe you should bring him down there and have a look at the dog's coat, and I'm like, it's only down the street, so shit, yeah, I'll check it out. And she just moved in. In fact, she moved into a place, William Old School, bro, salute. She moved, her suite was right near the place where I had my store that I had just closed down, my nutrition store and my fitness studio. So I made the appointment, and the first thing I went down there. It was like no waiting, no problem. I'll spend I think it might have been 100. I don't even know what it was, man. The first visit, but I went in and she gives my dog acupuncture. Get the fucking pins, like a porcupine, and and she's telling me about how she studied in China, and she was from locally, and she's making a lot of sense to me. She's telling me how the she could tell the stress points with these pins, and that wasn't bothering the dog. He's fucking wagging his tail, and I'll be right back. He leaves him there, and she takes all the fucking pins out. And anyway, she says, she says, I want to give him a natural vitamin, and like, bro, I'm a natural vitamin man myself. So I said, yeah, we'll try that. And he says, and I think I could give him. He's a pit bull. So she goes, if you want to make him this diet, I'll give it to you, but it's not easy. It's work, and you have to make it. And some people just say to hell with it. Anyway, I says, my wife will do that. He gave me the diet. It had pumpkin, it had garlic, it had celery, it had it had broccoli, cauliflower, spinach. It was all these superfoods, the things that you see in these super drinks that they give you now, the green drinks. And my wife loves the dog more than I do. I sleeps with her in her bed, man. But she started making that for him, and in place of canned dog food, we're still giving him this dry dog food. She said that we'll give him a premium dry dog food, supreme sauce or something like that. And she goes, no, that's good. She looked at the ingredients in there. She goes, but add this to it instead of canned food. And my wife makes it up. She puts it in the blender, the little processor. But she's been doing this for about, she's been doing it for a long time now, a couple of years. But the fucking cured the dog within a month. He actually eats it. Yeah, bro. It doesn't, it doesn't smell that bad. If you were a fucking vegan or something, you could actually put it on, slap it on a pizza and bake it. It's not, doesn't smell that bad. It's not the, and also she told me, the vet told me, the original vet, he told me to give him fish oil, give him the fish oil pills. She told me, give him the sardines, give him a sardine every other day, and on the off days, give him a whole egg. And believe me, I don't think I could do it. My wife does it. My wife is a god, bro. She's a goddess. She's a queen. She makes that for the dog, and if that dog only knew. Because you don't have that stuff in the cupboard, and it's not like it stays fresh. You got to go out and get that stuff. And she does it. I don't think she's ever missed a day where we had to go with anything except that food that she makes for him. And anyway, man, that's one of the amazing powers of food. Because this dog was pretty much we were ready to dig a hole in the backyard for him. We'd come to that. I could see the life. Every time he took that loose diarrhea shit, I could see more and more life coming out of him. But bro, the fucking the diet, the power of food and exercise. That's something we should all realize, because none of us are getting any younger. And it's only going to be a matter of time before somebody with a lab coat is going to tell you that you're going to have to clean up that diet. And that's the first thing they tell you: lose weight, clean up the diet, bro. Losing weight. That's one of the benefits of cleaning up your diet. Because believe me, a lot of the things that keep your body from metabolizing the fat, these are the additives in your diet. The artificial things, the emulsifiers, the preservatives. They're in there, man. And see, that's when you go shopping and you read the ingredients. And if you don't know what it is, ask your phone. And very simple. I didn't know what something was. Vegetable glucose. What's it's a starch. It's a complex carbohydrate. It's a fiber, but it also says you can have too much fiber. Be your own advocate. Look at your whole diet, everything you eat. Change it a little bit. You're not going to even notice it that much, but you change it 10% a month. Within a year, you're going to be eating clean, and it makes a big difference, man. Really, man. I got my 50th year anniversary, my 50th year class reunion coming up in a couple of months, and I have never gone to a class reunion since this is high school, college. But anyway, man, this is my 50th year high school reunion, Yeah, crap food. Bro, clean it up a little bit, Con. I'm not just talking to you, Con. I'm talking to myself, really, because if you look at your diet as 100% of what you eat, and like I said, you can just attack a little bit of it. Let's say you're having too many French fries in your diet. You want to eliminate those, but you still have to have a carbohydrate with your food. And I'm not a fast food restaurant kind of a guy. We cook our food here, fresh, wholesome food. That's really if you want to get healthy, you got no business going to fast food restaurants, Chinese restaurants and shit. You're not going to lose weight. You're not going to clean up your diet by doing that. And addicted, bro. I've been addicted to the worst fucking things in the world, and you can overcome that, man. Remy, I don't know what story it was. I just keep blabbering out stories over here, man. The one about the dog, or the one about the food. I don't know. I just hope me sharing this with you makes you think a little bit about what you're putting into your body, what you're getting out of your body. Because really, if you're not healthy, none of this shit makes any difference, man. It really doesn't. You're just not gonna interact. You're not gonna be able to hang and do the things we love to do. And it's the small things. The dog. Oh yeah, man. My dog that's my boy. He's out there sleeping on the bed right now. But I could get him in here, and I could probably get him going where you'd swear that this dog was a fucking killer. Because he likes to play, bro. What's that question, McSmith? Yeah, big food for sure, man. This evening, my wife made some oven fried shrimp. She calls them. We don't call them baked shrimp because they're just like you get at a Long John Silver's. You coat them with the egg. You use the pinko breadcrumbs. She's such a great cook. She takes care of me, and she made some mashed red bliss potatoes. We haven't been out in a couple of days. The car's in the garage, and we're going through it, cleaning out the cabinets, and so it's kind of like a leftover thing. The shrimp are cool. She buys a nice big bag of frozen ones. I love shrimp, man. Some people they're cockroaches of the sea. Bullshit, man. Those are delicious. Anyway, I had that and some fresh string beans. And it was a good fucking meal. It was fantastic. I don't feel bloated. No hot burn. No. It was awesome. And that was just, it was one clean meal. Because I look at the diet, like I said, 100%. And, today I haven't had any crap in my diet at all. I had I was talking earlier about the first thing I have. After I go out there, get a good sweat up, get my metabolism up. See, you want to do your cardio, you want to do your aerobic exercise on an empty stomach. No, McSmith, I can get into that with you in 1 second, bro. But I'm talking about my metabolism right now, man. Just let me get through that, and I'll explain to you about the supplements in the Whole Foods. My theory on that, anyway. But what was I just talking about? Let that cardium kick back in here. What were we just talking about? Help me, somebody. I just had a brain fart. I was all the supplements. I know that, but I was just closing up something else. But I'll get back to I'll tell you about all those supplements, because see, the Whole Foods right now. See, the oceans are polluted. They're overfished. The soil has been it's been depleted of the minerals that give the vegetables their vitamins, and so we're not getting what we got 40, 50 years ago out of the broccoli, out of the kale, out of the carrots, because the soil's been depleted. And that's why I take the supplements that I take. My grandfather, he lived to fucking be 100. My great grandfather, I think my grandfather, he had cancer and died a little earlier. But yeah, see, I don't believe you're getting the proper nutrition out of the food, and I have to eat too much. I'd gain too much weight. So I eat adequately to keep myself full, to keep myself satiated, and to and not to overeat too. Because see, overeating, bro, I don't care how healthy you are. UGC, my brother, salute. You're still not gonna you're not gonna get to that 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 point of physical fitness that you want if you're putting in too many calories, because it all comes down to calories in, calories out. But see, I look at the kind of calories. That's where the all the benefits come in, where you're not getting the fried foods that are, all that stuff, everything processed that your body that you take in, your body has to unprocess it. So you get something that'll say partially hydrogenated processed canola oil. Your body has to break down the processing to get into the good fats of that oil. So just try to eat as clean as you can. But if you feel you're not getting the nutrients, which I felt I wasn't. I had different areas where I felt nutritionally depleted in certain vitamins and minerals. So that's why I supplement with them. The vitamin C for sure, because when I wasn't taking that, I would get a cold. I would get a couple of colds in a season. I don't get them anymore. I remember the fucking last time I had a cold. And to see, I worked in this store, this nutrition shop. The dude that I was partners with earlier, he had two stores. He had one up in Providence. He had one in Seekonk. And the one in Providence was in a seedy district. And there was a strip joint there. And it also had a tanning salon in there. Tanning was considered healthy at the time. I used to tan every day until I got some fucking cancer in my head. But anyway, a lot of the strippers used to come in and tan in there. So it was cool. And if there was ever somebody that didn't come in, you'd say, "Hey, Bruce, you want to?" I said, "Yeah, Joe, shit, I'll go up there. I'll do a shift up there, shit." So anyway, I'm in there working one night, and this girl comes in. She was a dancer at Cheetah's, was a couple of blocks over, and she's nice. I thought she did a bunch of coke or something. Anyway, she's like, "Oh," she goes, "Let me get some vitamin C, some zinc, some echinacea, and some golden seal." And because Joe, I'm paying attention to her. So she says, she goes, "I'm coming down with a cold." She goes, "I take this." I was 750 of the echinacea, 750 of the golden seal. It was a 50 milligrams of zinc and 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. She took that, drank that down. She went into the tanning booth. She came out, and she was breathing like a fucking racehorse. And I'm like, whoa. So anyway, man, see you later. I didn't forget that, and I did some research on it. I found out what these supplements do, and I guess they must have what they call a synergistic effect when they're taken at the same time. And bro, I tell people when people are coming down with colds, I say, bro, vitamin C, zinc, echinacea, golden seal, try that. And now you see these fucking Zantex. I mean, these drinks that come out, and they have those herbs and the vitamins in there. And damn, another opportunity I let pass by, because this is something that works. I know it works. I've tried it myself. I've seen other people where they take it. I'll sit there and watch them for a half hour, and all of a sudden, wow, was I sick when I came in here? An amazing thing. Yeah, some animal fats might be, but see, we have to not only look at the benefits of the fats, but we also have to look at the adverse effects of the cholesterol, the high blood pressure, things like that too much fat in your diet can be. And Con Shonery, you make a lot of blanket statements out there, my man. I know you think you're sincere, but you got to be careful with that, because animal fats for some people aren't actually healthy. Now, saturated fats, and any fat that becomes a solid at room temperature, which are animal fats, yeah, they really don't have much of a place in the human body, bro. I would stick with the omega 3s, your fish oils, your nuts. But as far as all fats are not created equal, so we'll take that one off there right now. People have different anecdotal, and the internet's full of many stories. And Sean, you look like you bought into a bunch of them out there, bro. I know everything in moderation, brother. Everything in moderation, except love. What's this? Oh, the guy. Oh yeah, I got a delivery today from Walmart, and I'm expecting some lights, and they usually send them in two packages. And so I got it. I opened it up, and it's got these giant extra large T-shirts in there, and it's got a big bag of fucking beef beef sticks there. What do they call those? Dried beef jerky. Big bag of jerky and some Dr. Scholl's foot cushions. And I'm saying, what the fuck is this shit? Anyway, they delivered to me. It goes to a couple of houses down there. The guy's coming over to get his stuff. But I didn't get my lighting yet, so I'm waiting for that. That's why I kind of have this. I have these orange lights on the side of me, but I'm improving everything so I can put out a better product for my people out there who come in here and support me when I'm doing these shows. I hope it's informative and entertaining, because that's why I do these, man. And Friday afternoon, I'm already over my time allotment over here. We usually cut these out within an hour and get the point across. But I kind of stuffed a lot of things in here today. And man, I get into the music. Started off playing the reggae, then get into this jazzy blues over here, and I'm gonna be bopping around. There's gonna be tomorrow, bro. We got some boxing on here, man. Tomorrow is the undisputed, unified, undisputed lightweight championship of the world, the first one in the 4-belt era. A lot of shit going on tomorrow in the boxing world, bro. And I'm gonna go to Australia as soon as the fight comes on. I'll be streaming that sucker. Maybe I'll even go on and see if anybody wants to go on and have a fight party, because we can have some good times over here. Open it up, get some people in here, put it on the big screen. But anyway, man, I want to share some healthy tips with you. This is kind of one of the ways I stay healthy, by eating right, taking the supplements I think are healthy for me. And believe me, I've been taking these supplements since the mid '90s. That's when I started. I started taking vitamins and shit like that in the '80s, but I went on a supplement regimen, and like I stated earlier, get one of these little pill things, man. Fill it up once a week. Your AMs, your PMs, your pharmaceuticals, and your nutritional supplements, and it makes it real easy. You don't forget them, and consistency is the key with anything, man. With anything, man. Consistency is the key, and sincerity. William Old School. I went to Louisiana once. I had one of the best fucking times of my life. I went to New Orleans. A friend of mine, he was 63. I was about 50, 40s, 50s or something. And I was a trainer, and this was one of my clients, and he was going up there to a powerlifting competition, and he won the record. He got a United States record for the biggest deadlift for a grandmaster, senior grandmaster. I mean, dude, 63 years old. I'm 67, and bro, they're applauding this guy like it was Jesus that just came off the cross. And great thing. I couldn't do it anymore, but man, yeah, New Orleans, what a good time I had down there, bro. I went to it was like a Mardi Gras, because everybody has a drink in their hand down on Bourbon Street, the French Quarter. Awesome shit, man. Musicians going on. This guy was he was spray painted in silver, shaved head. I think he might have even had a little G-string on or something, but he was silver. And I wanted to take his picture. Silver, sup, man? I'm talking about you, bro. And the dude goes, "Oh, I want some money." It's like I give people money. Don't fucking ask me for money, because anyway, he put a curse on me. You don't give me money, I'm putting a curse on you. So I'm cursed. But anyway, man, yeah, I dug New Orleans, baby. I dug it, man. I went to Emerald Lagasse's restaurant there in NOLA, had dinner. Went down to the docks, man. Had the po' boys. I dug it. My buddy Marcel, the Frenchman that I trained down there, strong, big motherfucker. Like I said, he was 63. Nobody would fuck with him. He was fucking big, and I even get some pictures on here, but a little. But great memories though, man. Great memories, man. I'd go back there in a second if I could, bro. I had a great time. It was just before the jazz all over the place, brother. I saw the Neville brothers when I was down there, man. At Tipitani's. Oh, fucking New Orleans, baby. That's my kind of place. Fucking music and the bars and the hurricanes. The broads walking around with the fucking shot glasses. Boom. Yeah, matey. Yeah, baby. I was drinking when I was down there. I woke up with a hangover, and I had some fucking oxys on me. I took the oxys, got rid of the hangover, went right back to the Mardi Gras. Oh, good time. Good time. I survived it, bro. Yeah, baby. You know, I'm fortunate. Yeah, Weather Report. I've seen Weather Report. I fucking partied with Weather Report. Jocko, yeah, bro. You know, I guess life is full of the experiences that we have, and that's the amazing power of food and exercise. That's why I can come back and share these, you know, these little anecdotal adventures I've had throughout my life, and I've been very fortunate to survive some of these, because a lot of people I went through these times with, they never came back. Oh, you know that, William, old school, man. You're my brother, bro. If I'm down there, I will tell you before I go. You know, I'm looking forward to. I'm going to be making a trip soon, and it's, you know, this is for my man Curtis Anderson. You know, the dude up there, the dude sitting up on my shoulder up there. It's his birthday in October, and you know we'll get a long time for that too. Any of you guys remember Curtis, man? Curtis was the man. But anyway, it's his birthday, and Curtis he's from Paterson, New Jersey, just outside of Newark. And me and Chad and Trick Nolte, and I think Blue Blood's going to join us. I think fucking the OG. You know, we're gonna go down and have dinner. We're gonna go down and have a dinner. I have to find a hotel. I'm gonna make the arrangements, bro. And you know, keep in touch with me. You guys know how to find me. And I want more people to come. I want us to come down and honor the memory of Curtis Anderson on his the weekend of his birthday. His birthday's on the 5th. We're gonna do it on a Saturday night. And we're just gonna have a drink and talk about him, smoke a couple of bones, and you know, and I think Scrapbook's gonna say something if we can get him to, and maybe Stormy's gonna come down. I mean, dude, it's gonna be beautiful. I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait. But you know, stay in touch, and you know, I'm gonna be dropping times and dates, and you know, we're gonna have it's going to be in a hotel, so I'm sure we're going to have to get together. And even if it's only 5 of us, it could be 5 of us, it can be 50 of us, 100 of us. I'm going, man. Trick Nolte's going. Little Herbo, I saw you around earlier today in different sites. I like that name. I'm Big Herbo over here, bro. Digging on some Roadhouse Blues. Just got through with a little convo over here. Just got through with, you know, where boxing was not on the agenda here tonight, bro. Unfortunately, I was taking a little break from boxing to talk about nutrition and health, because see, that's what we do on Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. I like to cover boxing, of course, because I put a poll out not long ago, and overwhelmingly people like to hear boxing, and you know, I love boxing. Boxing's my thing. And I also love jazz. I like professional wrestling, bro. I want to talk about that real soon again, man. When there's a big event coming on, we can talk about that. I've been to over 100 professional wrestling matches. Partied with the wrestlers. You know, shout out to the fucking wrestlers, bro. And I like to talk fine weed. I do that all the time anyway, bro. And now that it's legal in Rhode Island, shit. I walk around and smoking a fucking bone in the afternoon. I haven't done that yet, but I always have one in my pocket. I lit one up when I was down the point today. There was some girl I knew sitting down there in a car with her boyfriend, and I didn't have a light on me. I had the joint. I lit it up. I took him. I was like, I'll give it to you in a sec. This is still pandemic stuff around here. So I 4 hits and it's yours. I took 4 good tokes on it, man. Gave it to her, resumed my journey. which I'm doing right now, resuming the journey of life. See, the bottom line, and I mean the bottom line, if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be around. Yeah, bro. William, when I do my wrestling, when I do a wrestling thing, I'll bring it up here, bro. With anybody that wants to come on and talk to me about wrestling. Shit, man. It's. Hang on one second. I want to show you something. Nope, I can't find it. See that shirt says, education is important, but boxing is importanter. That's kind of like what. See, I had this Pounds. Shout out my bro. I had this wrestling a ticket stub. It was the last match I went to. I don't know what the rumor is, bro, but it was the King of the Ring at the Providence Civic Center in 1990. Bret Hart won the fucking King of the Ring, and it was a great time to be a wrestling fan. It was cool to be a wrestling fan. Wrestling fans were riding around in fucking BMWs and they had Rolexes. It wasn't the old ladies in the cigar-filled arena. But anyway, man, yeah, that's another show that I'm going to do. I love professional wrestling, and I love talking about it, man. I guess I got a lot of stories to share about wrestling, and we can definitely have a fucking good old wrestling talk. The last one I did was WrestleMania. I had D Styles come up here. I did it the first night. It was a fucking shit show. I had an open panel, and there was too much arguing, too many inner conflicts going on, so I don't really do that anymore. Drop the link. I like kind of being in control, and I send out links. Anybody wants to do a show up here with me, you let me know, bro. I get you up here, no doubt about it. But I don't like just leaving links out there. I like being in charge when I'm up here, I go on other panels and I play by everybody's rules. Hey, bro, that's why we can all have YouTube channels. We can run them like we want to and talk about what we want to. What else can I say, man? I've been on here for an hour and a half. I could stay on longer, but I think I want to go and talk about some boxing somewhere. I'm sure there's a lot of shit going on. I haven't even seen how. I look at my notification bell, but I've had it on StreamYard. Now I've got it on YouTube again, and yeah, a lot of shit going on right now, man. A lot of shit going on. So I think I've kind of worn out my welcome over here. It's been awesome. Superstar Billy Graham. Yeah, man. I mean, see, the thing about wrestling, once we start talking about it, we get a lot of love for it. A lot of people dig wrestling. And man, that was the first sport that I thought it was real, of course, when I was a young kid playing in the mud puddles. But I go back to the days of Bruno Sammartino and Killer Kowalski and oh fuck, man, Gorilla Monsoon, Bobo Brazil, even before Superstar Billy Graham. Yeah, Bruno was he was the guy I saw the most, and he was like he was the hero. Thank all you guys for coming in here, man. I'm gonna do wrestling and jazz, man. I love jazz. I love all kind of music. I have a particular love for jazz. New Orleans jazz, William, for sure, bro. But that's my life was spent more on the things that I like to do, as opposed to the things that I should have done. Which is why I like to say unto you, do as I say, not as I did. You know, in some things, in some of the, one of the good things about it is I have a lot of interesting stories that I can share with all you cats over here. That I love rehashing a lot of these things too, man. Because man, I don't even have any right to be here. So many people that I used to fuck around with, they're dead. They're in jail. They're old, wrinkled. Oh, bro, it's incredible, And man, I thank God that I can come out here and I can share some of these stories, and I still feel revamped. Genuine hatred. Oh, Hogan had feuds with everybody, Mr. Pads. Mr. Pads, my bro. Kenny G, yeah, he's all right, but I like more of the avant-garde. He's like, top 40. He's cool. I like to listen to him if I'm in an elevator or something. But he's very talented. But I'm more of the Roxanne Roland Kirk, the Wayne Shorter, the Charlie Parker. I like my jazz a little more progressive. Kenny G is more the the straight ahead, the classical, the bread and butter jazz. But he's cool. But yeah, you got that, Con. He's white bread. Pat Metheny. I saw Pat Metheny a few times. His brother Mike Metheny. When I lived in Boston, there was jazz all the time. All the bars had jazz. The bars that if you knew where to go. And there was a place in Cambridge. There was a place called Inman Square. And they had a bar there called the In Square Men's Bar. And I saw the Holy Moral Rounders there. Don't bogart that joint. I saw Pat Metheny's brother Mike. And he was playing, man. He's a trumpet player. He had I don't know who his rhythm section were, but man, it was like mind blowing. And it was a hot summer night. The doors were open in the place, and fucking cars were stopping. And people are digging it. It was so cool. But Boston, great place, man. I used to go to. I didn't go to the Boston Conservatory, but I used to go there and I'd sit in on classes because they do them in the auditoriums, and back then you didn't have to have IDs on you and stuff. It was a different world. Chain with ice, man. Salute, brother. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate you guys being here listening to this old fucking relic speak of some of the good times. For the good times when I was 21. The year that was like 1976, 1975, 77, right in the mid 70s. Ron Carter was one of the professors. He was an associate professor there. Everybody, Ron Carter, one of the greatest bass players in the world. Played with everybody. Miles Davis, man. I mean, he was Miles, man. He played with Eric Dolphy. Shit. He played with Joe Beck. Everybody. William. But anyway, man, he was he'd do lectures and he'd have workshops, and you could go there. You could sit there and you could watch him. And bro, he'd give me he'd see me sitting there and he'd look at me and he'd give me the nod, which was, you never forget that when you see when you have a little converse with somebody like that, because they know you love jazz, and kind of like I'll see you again. You know it, bro. But anyway, man, I'm out of here. Peace.